Hey guys, I was just recording my 11:11 video and 11:11 full moon video, as you will see, and a barn owl appeared. And you know, I have interactions with nature, with wildlife. How many people get to see a barn owl on Christmas Eve in England this year? I always see it as spirit. I always do. But I feel like I'm feeling quite reflective at this time of year, as many of us are. And the thing is, I've got so much to look back on. I've had one of, if not the most beautiful year of my life, the most magic year of my life. I've seen some of the most beautiful, heartwarming things that life truly has to offer. I've watched children who I now call my own, my sons and my daughters. I've watched them learn to walk. I've watched them learn to love. I've watched them learn to smile. If I go further back behind that, I became a father this year. And many of you watching this will know how that feels, but I never knew how that felt at the beginning of 2015. Not until Dominic arrived in my life and I became his father. I've been in the middle of humanity, choosing to show its best side. I've been in the middle of humanity, reaching out and sharing with the children who need a little help over in East Africa, in Nigeria. I've watched 433 lives be completely changed by those acts of sharing. And those are the children that the Children's Fund supports. Then you add on the 9 children that are in my care. I've watched those lives be changed too. Then of course there is the elderly that we're working with. I've watched those lives change as well. And I've been in the dead centre of humanity, shining its light, shining its good side, showing its best. At a time on earth where humanity is doing really well, it's showing its worst as well. I've had such a year. And I've learned a lot. I've been in amongst tragedy. I held men in my arms who died not long later. For some of those men, my face was likely the last thing they saw on earth. But when you go through things like that, and then you watch a child learn how to walk, or to smile, or to speak, or you see a child's life be saved with a blood transfusion and some food, you learn the importance of polarity. You will never know it's warm unless you sit in the cold for a while. You will never know someone switched on the light unless you've been in the dark for a while. So if you're sitting in the cold and you're sitting in the dark and you can't understand life, when the light comes on or when you're in the warmth, you'll look back at where you are when you're sitting in that cold and that dark, and you'll understand why it is how it is. You'll understand why we must have polarity. You'll understand why dark needs light and light needs dark. It's just the only way to experience, to grow, and to love in the way that we are able to love here on earth. It's been a miraculous year. forever grateful for everyone who made that possible. And I know the children are forever grateful for everyone who made it possible for them too. So I just wanted to say thank you for the year. And I hope everyone who helped us, whether you shared resources, sponsored a child, said a prayer, shared a post, then I hope you all have a magical and a wonderful and a love-filled Christmas. Because I know we all will be. And we wouldn't have been if it weren't for you guys. So, okay. I guess all that's left to say is Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys.